shouts out to the world from the mountains of Southern California. By 11:45 here in Running Springs, California, sitting outside enjoying the night. However, I wanted to show a website to you guys. If you go on your computer, you can pull this website out right here, and this is what it would show you. All the different webcams they have, um, from the Big Bear Eagles to different parts of Big Bear, um, and then of course, you get Snow Summit, another portion of Big Bear, and then you get these two cameras, which would show you this area. So here's one that's looking from the 138. There's a city there. Um, Here's another one here, and this is Highway 18. So here's Lake Gregory, right here. So there's Lake Gregory, and then Highway 18 right here. Uh, Different cameras, and the reason I wanted to show you this was so that way you guys can check it out. Now there are some cameras like this one here that you'll come across, and it's not a live stream. It's no longer working for whatever reason. Here's one in Crestline, kind of, which this one is not live. It's like it's an automated feed that just will, after certain time, that will click refresh itself. Here's one on the Arrowhead Lake Association, which once again you go to the website and it's not a live feed. However, there are different cams that you'll see. So here's a live webcam here, which is off of the Parlor Room Salon webcam, and that's Highway 18 going through Rim Forest. Here's another one outside of the Lake Arrowhead Village. Here's the intersection here. You go that way. So if you go this way here, it goes inside of Lake Arrowhead Village. And this is like 173, as you can see, the car here. If you go that way, it's going towards like Cedar Glen. And if you go up this way here, it's going towards like where the Lake Arrowhead Resort in upper Lake Arrowhead Village is. Here is one that's on, if you're coming down from Running Springs, of where I live, if you're coming from Big Bear or Arrow Bear or Green Valley, you have to take this road. This goes to this is Highway 330 kind of right here, or it takes you onto Highway 330, Highway 18 to Highway 330. Here's one that's from Burkett's Bugs. So, and this is Highway 18 right here. And if you take this is like if you're going into Running Springs. Here's one from the Lake Arrowhead Resort and Spa. This is their grass area or their wedding lawn. Like I said, different webcams that anybody can check out. Now there is like this one doesn't work. This is the Lulu Bell's Coffee House one that doesn't work. Here's in town of Running Springs. Let's see. Sometimes you kind of have to refresh it. There it goes. Sometimes you have to kind of wait. Looks like it's gonna not work. But this is the webcam that's in Running Springs Town. Here's one from Snow Valley, that mountain cam. One here going into Blue Jay. So you have different options of the different, like here's one that's from the Lake Arrowhead Village, looking at the lake right here. So this is the live feed right here. This is outside of Jed's restaurant, and there's the dock there, and McDonald's will be over here. But if you guys happen to be coming up, maybe like say next weekend or during like the fall or whatever, and you guys wanted to see what the weather looked like up here in the mountains, these webcams range from Big Bear all the way to even like Crestline, and this is a mountain high, which is over there in Wrightwood cam. So, but there's different webcams that you can check out to see what the traffic or weather looks like. A lot of traffic yesterday because Big Bear had their fireworks, and then Lake Arrowhead had their air show and fireworks, and there was a lot of traffic throughout most of the mountain. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and if you have any questions, let me know. I also wanted to give, say something to the people that live out in southern Texas where the floods happen. Prayers and condolences go out to those families who might have had like loved ones who lost loved ones or are missing loved ones. As a parent and a husband, I would definitely understand the worry and the heartbreak it would be. I have 2 kids of my own, but yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a rest of a good weekend. And if you have any questions, right now it's actually warmer tonight than it was last night, and it's not as windy. Yesterday it was real windy, but shouts out to everybody and be safe out there. It's a crazy world.